connection is excellent. Well, I gave it to the guy down the street, and I gave it to the nigga down the street, and I gave it to the nigga down the street. And see, the thing was, I gave it to the nigga down the street. Oh, so this was a special request. Oh, we're getting ready. So a guy asked me to do Dark Souls PvP, and I'm doing it. So get ready to see me get backstabbed a lot. But I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna fight for my fucking life tonight. Why am I so slow? How do we run in this shit? I forgot how to run. How do you roll? It's been a while since I played this shit. What, bitch? Bruh. Bruh, really? Like, right? Like, immediately. Immediately backstab. 70% health gone. That's why I can't stand this shit. I'm only doing it for the people. Alright, so I forgot. O is to... Maybe I just shouldn't use a slow weapon. Maybe that's the key. Yo, Polywolf, what up? Can you hear me? Am I live and direct? Polywolf! Let me know something, dog. What? Maybe Dragon Tooth. Badong. Whoosh. It's too damn heavy though. I got the. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta. I'm about to burn through a lot of humanity tonight. All because some rando wanted me to play some Dark Souls PvP. PIV, right? Right, guys? Nappy haired ass. Well, I hope you're not talking about me. My head is nappy as fuck, though. I ain't gonna front. That's why I don't get bitches. I'm pretty sure a few girls have probably said, he kind of cute, but damn, his head nappy as shit. I can't be seen with this nigga. Nappy head nigga. My sister had told me that one of her friends said she would talk to me if I knew how to dress. So that might be a problem too. Not that I give a fuck. And I would never talk to anyone that was friends with my sister. You know what they say, birds of a feather. Damn, I didn't think very soon was literally an hour later. What? Some guy really wanted me to do this. And I promised him. And my thing this summer, I want to really be about the people. I want to really be about my fans, my friends, and my family, and just being there and doing what the fuck I say I'm going to do. So be prepared to see a lot of Chad Marco this summer. But I don't know how many people are still playing PvP Dark Souls. I'm sitting here waiting. I'm sure somebody will show up though. I'll play it for like an hour for him. I'm sure he'll catch it later or something. Wait, I can do this too. Okay. That might help. I'm literally begging to be invaded now. I don't really like the PvP in this game though because it's so centered around backstabs, which are ridiculously overpowered. I might just try to backstab motherfuckers. That might be I might just do what the fuck they do. Like, fuck all this onion shit. Oh, we got one. We got one. Alright. My style of play is kamikaze. First I go Kaioken. Then I await my opponent. I sip. And I charge in recklessly! Ah! See, look at him. He's trying to backstab already. You bitch. Swing that fucking sword. Swing it. Do it. Well, how much longer we got? Got 50 more minutes of this. I've been playing Bravely Default too. I don't know what the hell that is. Sounds like some JRPG stuff. I've got a mop when I take off my hat. Well, at least you got long hair. I've always had shitty hair, man. Like, don't get me wrong, I like my hair. But it's definitely some dusty shit. I like my hair, but it's nappy, bruh. It's nappy as hell. I never go to the barbershop. I don't get no edge ups. I don't get no lineups. I don't do none of that shit. I don't do none of that shit. Oh, it's pretty good so far. It's like old school Final Fantasy, but no annoying random encounters. I don't really have a problem with random encounters until I do. I don't really have an issue with random encounters. I played a lot of RPGs over the years. I think my biggest problem with RPGs, having played a lot of them, my biggest problem is that it seems like for most of the fights, you really don't need a lot of strategy. Past a certain point, you kind of know what works. You know, you just go for the strongest attack most of the time and just roll with that. Yeah, bitch. I got you this time. You're a weak warrior. You're a coward. Backstab. Oh! 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 Heal. You want to heal, don't you? I hit hard, don't I? I hit hard. You want to backstab me? You want to backstab me? Oh, you ain't going nowhere, nigga. Oh! Whoa! Ah! 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 Victory achieved! Marco on the scene! Let's do that again. But I played a lot of RPGs, and it just seems like I hate how once you really get into it, it seems like typically combat doesn't require a lot of thought. You just go for the strongest attack. I like stuff where you have to think. You know, I like stuff where you have to know enemy weaknesses. You have weaknesses. That's what I kind of like about Persona, but it's still a little bit too easy, to be honest. But I do like how weaknesses work in that game. They're very strong against opponents, but also you the player. Because if I remember correctly in Persona, if your enemy, if the enemy attacks you with your weakness, then they get like follow-up attacks too, and that can be brutal. SMT has the right amount of challenge. I like Nocturne a lot. I like that a lot. The combat, just, you know, all the demons that you could ally yourself with. They had Dante in it. Had good music, had a great soundtrack, a decent story, and just the overall world in that game. I kind of want to go back and play those first SMT games, like the early first ones. I'm sure they're dated as fuck, but I would like to play those. Somebody show up and fight me! That's why I should have got the red eye orb. Because then you can just invade people like an asshole. Wait a minute. Okay, I thought I heard somebody invading. Oh well. What can I do to get people to come fight me? This is usually the hot spot. This is where you hang out at if you want to get your ass kicked. as long as the challenge isn't completely dependent on RNG. You know, the thing I hate it when developers implement level scaling. That's what always bothers me in an RPG when they try to implement level scaling. So you can't just grind your way to success. Because I always enjoy that option. I always enjoy the option of being able to grind and become overpowered. Looks like we have a combatant. I'm gonna backstab you too, bitch. Don't do it. No. Oh! What? You stupid bitch. It just... I'm not a Dark Souls PvP pro. But backstabs really are bullshit. I'm not just complaining. I did research because I started doing a bit of PvP. Just to, you know, I was like, okay, let's get into it. And I was like, is it just me or are backstabs overpowered as fuck? And I did the research and it turns out, yes, most people agree backstabs are fucking broken. And I mean, it's a two-way street too, though. It's one of those things where it's like, it's very satisfying if you do it. But very annoying when it gets done to you. But to be honest, I'd rather it just not be, you know, I'd rather it not be as strong as it is. It's too damn strong, man. I'm okay with backstabs, but they're too strong. They're too strong. There was a thread where people were talking about the backstabs, and one guy, I think he made a great point. He was like, imagine Street Fighter, but the throws did 50% of your health. Like that's what backstabs are in this game. It's ridiculous. Because then now, if that's how it was in Street Fighter, then the whole game would be about positioning to get a throw instead of doing everything else. And so what should just be, like a useful tool is now what you have to primarily depend upon to get the most amount of damage. Oh shit. Ah! Yeah! That force push is pretty strong because it comes out fast, but at least you're kind of vulnerable. But really, the problem with him was that he wasn't trying to backstab me. If you're not backstabbing, you're probably gonna die. If you don't backstab me, I'm gonna fuck you up. I mean, just look at me. Anybody who's rocking the Onion Bro outfit is gonna, you know, it's serious business, man. Serious business out here. I'm not playing games. I'm an honorable warrior of Katarina. The fuck is this shit? I'm an honorable warrior and shit. Accepting all challenges. But yeah, just imagine Street Fighter, but one throw does 50%. Then that would change the entire meta of the game. Then it's just like everybody just fucking trying to throw each other. Like everybody just footsying trying to get a throw. But, you know, it is, somebody also said something that I think in favor of backstabs, and it's like, you got to give the developers credit. They change things later on so that it wouldn't be so backstab heavy. So you gotta appreciate Dark Souls 1 for what it is, the backstab fest that it is. And if you want to get away from that, you gotta play the other games. Actually, I can respect that. I can respect a well-timed parry. See, that was a straight up fight. That was a straight up war. Like, yeah, man, fuck you. I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna parry you, boy. I like that. I like that. I wouldn't mind the I would not mind. I think I just wish the backstab was weaker. Like, keep the backstab, but I think if backstabs were modified so they could only do like a maximum of 20 to 25% damage, I think that would make the combat, the PvP combat, a lot better. But parries being very good, I don't mind. I don't mind parries being very good because I feel like parries put you more at risk than just trying to get behind someone and stab them. I can respect a good parry more than a backstab, so I don't mind getting parried. Because then I feel stupid then. When I get parried, it's like I was being too aggressive. I can respect a good parry, but a backstab is always gonna just remind me why I don't PvP. But I'm doing it for the people. I'm doing it for the people. I do like this Katarina armor though. I mean, it's ugly, but it's funny as hell though. We have another honorable warrior. Let's eat this weed first. This stamina weed. The weed give me stamina. I tried to finesse him. Oh, you want a rematch? Salty run back, huh? Oh shit. That shit do a lot of damage. What the fuck? The fuck, dude? Ah! Ah! Cannot use indictment. I don't snitch anyway. All right, he straight whooped my ass. What did I do wrong there? What? I don't even remember what I did. What the fuck was I trying to do? Oh yeah, I tried to be cheap and use the Chaos Storm as he spawned in. I deserved that. I was being a bitch. I was being a scumbag right out the gate. Scumbag tactics. He finished me off with the stylish backstab. Huh. I'm thinking that vertical attacks might not be that good. It seems like vertical attacks will leave you the most open for backstabs. Like, now he's beside you and backstabbing you. Whereas if you swing wide, it might hit him as he's trying to position himself beside you. But then the way these backstabs work, like, they're so ridiculous. I don't even know. That last guy was an honorable warrior. Normally, I don't complain about cheap shit. I just deal with it. But man, backstabs really get me salty. and I'm not usually like that. Oh, that was nice. That was hard. You thought you were gonna... Damn! So I tried to just attack relentlessly. It did not work. So he changed his weapon to a knife and then ran up on me. Kicked me in my ass and then backstabbed me again. I keep forgetting. You gotta go unhollow. Whatever. A lot of people seem to like Solaire, but I'm more of a fan of Siegmeyer. Solaire is cool, but I think Siegmeyer, I like him more. He's kind of funny. And he's always on the grind. Solaire's always like chilling out, looking at the sun, smoking weed, tripping balls. Siegmeyer is like, he's always in the middle or something. Even though he always gets stuck and you got to help him out. He on his grind, bruh. This motherfucker. That shit got so much range. Damn. I feel like I'm not being aggressive enough. I think the aggression worked out in my favor. Now I'm thinking about it too much. I'm thinking about it like I got a fucking plan and I don't. How about you just swing the fucking bat, Tycoon? That's my new motto. Swing the fucking bat. Fuck this bullshit. Swing the bat. I can live with that. Swing the bat. Wait, why can't I use power within? Why can't I use power within? What's wrong with it? Work. The fuck? Oh, we gotta fight. Let's do it. I'm gonna throw him off. Have my back turned. I can live with that. I went out swinging. We await your return, warrior. when I went to my friend's birthday gathering, we were playing Mortal Kombat and a bit of Injustice too. And I started playing it with one of the guys that was there. Me and him, we play fighting games every now and then together. Whenever we're not like that cool, but whenever we end up in the same house with a PS4 and some games, we might end up scuffling in some fighting games. So we played Mortal Kombat. And keep in mind, I never played Mortal Kombat, the newest one, because I've been boycotting it for life because they reduced the breast size of all the female characters. And I'm dead serious. But I ended up playing it because I was over there and they had it. And I was like, all right. So he's a very aggressive kind of player. Like he likes to just go in and rah, rah, like ooh, like he just throw hands, bro. He's that kind of guy. And he got so mad because I was zoning him out with projectiles. He got so mad. I was like, dude, it's part of the game. Like, zoning is a part of the game. I'm not being cheap. You just gotta not get hit by fucking fireballs. You got fireballs too. Like, I'm not being cheap. When we first started playing too, like, he was whooping my ass, but because I never played it before. But I'm the type, I take my time. I try to figure out the system mechanics bit by bit. I learn a combo or two. I figure out some special moves. How do I throw? How do I block? How do I do a super? Once I got that down, I was whipping his ass, man. I mean, he got a couple in, but I definitely won the majority of those matches. I think I forgot how many times we went at it, but if it was 20 matches, I definitely won 15. But it might have been more than that, actually. I forgot to write my goddamn thing now. I was like, man, just figure it out. Just don't get hit by projectiles. And then on top of that, like, if he got close, I still whoop his ass. Like, I could not do like his aggression is really good. And I never played the game before, so I just relied on like wake up mix-ups to beat him. If I wasn't using projectiles, I would just fucking him up with wake up mix-ups. Oh, we gotta fight, huh? Give me that back! Give me that back! Give me that back! I want that back! Give me that back! Booty warrior! Damn! Ugh! Fuck that pyromancy bullshit! Did I die? I'm dead. Shit! So what did I do wrong there? I tried to backstab him as a slow, fat onion man. That's where I went wrong. But that's pretty much like my whole strategy for beating him was to do chip damage with projectiles, or just hit him with projectiles as he was struggling to get in. And then by the time he got close, I had already knocked his health down by like, what, 20, 30%. And when he got close, I would play a bit defensive. And when I saw an opening, I'd drop him. And then, since I didn't know like big combos, I just relied completely on wake up, mix up. So like he'll wake up and I'll sweep. He'll wake up, I'll sweep again. He'll wake up, I'll throw him. He'll wake up, I throw him kind of far, so I'm throwing projectiles again. He gets hits like 3 times. He gets in my face. He might get 2 or 3 hits in, and I knock him down, and I do it again. He wakes up, short combo. He wakes up, short combo. He wakes up, throw. Like, that's how I beat him the whole night, too. Pretty much just zoning and wake up mix-ups. Because that's all I could figure out within a short amount of time that I played it. Another reason why I'll beat my friends in fighting games that I've never even played is that they like to like switch characters a lot. And me, if I've never played a game, I get one character and I stick with them. As long as they show potential, I get one character and I stick with them, because if you're playing this game for an hour or two and I ain't never played it, ain't no point playing like 8 different characters and you don't learn shit. If you stick with one character, then you're going to end up beating the people around you if they don't know as much, because you're going to know your character more than they do, because they're just switching. Let me use Liu Kang, and then now I'm Raiden, and then now I'm Jax, and now I'm Scorpion, and they're not really learning how their character plays. They're just trying to counter you because they're losing, and you're getting better and better because you're using the same character. I know how to beat motherfuckers. If none of us played it or we don't play it a lot, I'm gonna get you. And I remember we started playing Injustice too, and I kind of used the same strategy. Use projectiles to zone, whittle their health down, frustrate them. But I was playing somebody else, and he's more patient. He's not just a pit bull who wants to just be all out aggressive. He'll actually think. So he was like, okay, I'm going to just be patient and jump over these projectiles. I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, he's not a dumbass. But I still got him because he figured out my rhythm of like, throw projectile, jump over it. Throw projectile, jump over it. Throw projectile, jump over it. Let me get this food. Oh, this the motherfucker that just killed me. Bullshit! Sip. Roll! Sip. Oh my god. Well, that ain't work. But yeah, he figured out my pattern of throw projectile, then jump over it, throw projectile. And so I was like, okay, so how do I keep this guy away from me with projectiles? How do I zone him out? So I just changed I just delayed the projectile a little bit. So I throw a projectile, he'll jump over it, and anticipating the next one, he would jump again, but I would delay the second projectile so that he would jump and land on top of it. And then as he's waking up, I'm throwing another one that's chip damage, and then I kept him out like that. And if he got close, I still just whoop his ass. I knock him down and do wake up mix-ups. But I think complaining about projectiles in fighting games is as old as time itself. I think that's something that everybody has experienced. People just complaining about projectiles. I never complain. I never like. I just deal with it. I just deal with it. Now I will complain about backstabs in Dark Souls 1, but that's completely justified. That shit is like, you know, I can understand if projectiles took like 50% of your health. Like, all right, you fucked the game up then. But projectiles are typically like weak as fuck and leave the person throwing it vulnerable. Backstabs in this game are legitimately broken. I'm not even gonna say broken. It just makes the game so much less fun. God damn. Oh, the pendulum always swings, but there are plenty of boobies fighters. Yeah, I know. It's plenty of, it's, you know, there's still a lot of developers out there that still cater to Coomers. I got a lot of respect for those guys. But it seems like more and more developers want to shy away from that. I'm not saying all games have to be boobas, but I think what really bothered me about Mortal Kombat was that it seemed like the developers were like taking some sort of moral high ground in a game where you're ripping out people's spinal cords, ripping their legs off and beating them to death with it. And like, that's what really annoyed me about that. It's like they were trying to, like, yeah, we're so progressive now. No more sexy female characters. Like, it seems silly for a game like that to take that approach. Like, it just didn't make sense to me. And then it annoyed me because it's like they were being kind of holier than thou because of it. And I was like, well, what? I didn't play much of MK, but I played Brian and Paul in Tekken. I don't play a lot of Mortal Kombat or Tekken, none of that. Most of my time, as far as fighting games lately, have been spent in Dragon Ball FighterZ. I dabble in a bit of, you know, Street Fighter and whatnot, but I can only take like one fighting game seriously at a time. I can't. Great. That guy is so lucky that I appreciate my fans. Because I'm never playing this bullshit again. I mean, I absolutely despise the PvP in this game. I despise it strongly. I despise it. I strongly despise it. I hate it. I hate it when you see someone spawn in your world and the first thing they do that little jittery I'm trying to get behind you. Like off the I hate that shit. It's so I despise it. That's why I'm giving this game a full hour of PvP because I'm never doing it again. Ever. Fuck the PvP in this game. I'm never doing it again. Every time I see some jittery little bitch just itching to get behind me, these fucking booty warriors, it pisses me off because I see them just getting ready. Like I gotta backstab them. That shit. It wouldn't be so bad if you didn't know they were thinking it like out the gate. Like at least like try to fight regular, right? No, it's like I just want to get behind you and clap them cheeks. My strat is to jump around till I get a good opening. How come you're not good at the game? You should try being good. Cause fuck this game. I don't respect this game. I don't respect, like, I know there are counters to backstabs. I know it's a whole meta to it, but fuck that shit. Like, it's on principle. I wouldn't try to get good at this game because it's bullshit. When 90% of the meta game is backstabs, why the fuck would I want to play that? Why the fuck would I want to do that? I play Dragon Ball FighterZ. It's so much shit you gotta think. Like there is no one thing that you can do and you're gonna be. It's so much shit. Like that's why I love that game, but I can barely play it online because I know the amount of mental focus I need to play that game. But I respect it. Like that's awesome. It's so many counters. It's a counter for the counters. It's so many different system mechanics to use and different strategies and characters and team combinations. I respect that shit. But this game is 90% backstabs. Like if Dragon Ball FighterZ was 90% just using one system mechanic, Reflect or Dragon Rush or sparking, I wouldn't play it. Like I can't respect that shit. I love Dragon Ball FighterZ because it's so deep. It's kind of simple in the way the characters are designed, but the way, like when you take those characters and then you put them with two other characters who have 3 assists and then all the different system mechanics, it's so deep. It's amazingly deep. I love that shit. But this right here is backstab, 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 backstab. I cannot stand that shit. Like you got to build, like your whole thought process is built around not getting backstabbed or backstabbing someone else. I mean, it's other shit you can do, but 90% of it is backstab. And that's why I would never take the time to take this bullshit seriously. Like, no disrespect to the people who like this shit, because I can see the fun. Like, I got a backstab before. It feels good. It always feels good to win. But I would never invest significant time into trying to get good at a broken PvP game that's 90% sitting around one fucking mechanic. If it was like, oh man, he's throwing fireballs and this guy, he got magic and this dude, he's using the fucking fist gauntlet. he using the fist gauntlet strategy. It's like, no, it's none of that shit. It's backstab, 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 backstab. Every now and then somebody will come in and y'all just get into a slugfest. You got the parries too, but I like the parries because at least then you gotta time that. You gotta like okay, I'm a I like the parries, even though they're strong as fuck too, but at least the parry is cool because it's like it looks like it took some thought to do it. Like I had to time it because if I didn't, it's a free hit. Can't you just walk backwards? If you're walking backwards, you're not fighting. And so, like if you're so concerned about that, then you guys just don't get anywhere. I mean, again, it's counters. Like, I'm not trying to talk like I'm the guy that knows everything about this, but I did significant research, and I'm not just some noob who's complaining. Like, it's a big issue. Like, look, I'm backing up, but like, we're not. What's happening? We're not getting anywhere. The second I fight back, what's gonna happen? He's. This motherfucker got a good ass shield. So he might not be going for the backstab. I think he's literally just trying to fight. Which is dumb. You should be trying to backstab. But okay. If you want to pretend you want to fight, let's have a honorable sword fight. With strategies and shit. And just like that, I'm on the receiving end of an ass kicking. Now, oh yeah, I've seen this. Oh no. Now I'm trying to backstab. Now look at all that bullshit that we were doing, all that back and forth hitting shields, but in the end, it was the backstabs that really made the difference. Like that's what I'm saying is, I mean, don't take my play as for face value of what this is. It's deeper. It's deeper than that. I'll give it that, but. I wanted to be sure that I wasn't just some bitch complaining, so I did research to make, and yeah, like that's a lot of people don't like that shit. But granted, I do suck. Like I will, I will let that be known. I suck. I'm not like, cause the whole thing about it is like you got builds for PvP, and I'm not like I haven't built a character for PvP. I'm just playing this shit like for fun. So I'm not even like super invested in it to like make a build or anything like that. So it's definitely deeper than just, you know, everybody's backstabbing, but everybody's backstabbing. I hate this fucking game. I never understood the attraction to difficult games. Life hard enough. I play games to escape. It depends. It depends. I like a good challenge. Just for example, right? Alien Isolation is a very difficult survival horror game. It puts a lot of pressure on the player. It scares the shit out of you. You don't have a lot of resources and means to defend yourself. And so all of that, it helps with this experience of feeling like you're struggling against all odds. So being challenged and pressured in a game can be immensely rewarding and exciting and fun. If Alien Isolation was easy, it wouldn't be the same. So I guess when it comes down to challenging games, it gives you a greater sense of accomplishment when you overcome the challenges that are laid before you. But, you know, at the same time, I think some people can be kind of silly about it too. Especially with Dark Souls. Like Dark Souls, I I don't hate the Dark Souls community, but there is definitely a problem with people who they celebrate this game being difficult too much. It's to the point where it's like they'll shame you for using good weapons and good armor. They'll shame you for beating bosses with helpers, even though it's part of the game. It's optional, but you have an option to defeat bosses and go through areas with other players. But they'll shame you for that because it's just not hard enough. And then I feel like that's, to me, that's kind of silly. Oh, oh. Oh! That's one on the boards, baby. Now, why did he lose? Because he didn't backstab me. I mean, I'll be the first to admit I don't know like the proper backstab counters and whatnot. So don't just look at my experience and say, "Well, this is PvP," because it's ways to defend against it. But to me, that's not the issue. Even if I could, I don't want to play a game that's so primarily based around one system mechanic or one aspect of the options that are available to you as far as combat. Challenge is for people who freak the same game. I played Demon Souls on PS3 and it didn't seem that hard, but I was cheap as royal. I don't know, man. I don't know. Because I've beaten this game like, what, 3 times now? This is like new game plus 3 or something. It's definitely like the thing about Dark Souls that I've noticed is that it is a challenging game. But it's also the kind of game that once you know what you're doing, it's a lot easier. Like, it's not that it's not that it's hard to do the right thing. You just got to figure out what that right thing is. Like, what is the right option or the best way to approach situations. Because I believe a truly challenging game is a game where you know what you have to do, but it's not easy to pull it off. This isn't that game. Like, most of the bosses have a weakness. most bosses, like there's a strategy or something that you can do to deal with them rather easily. The enemies as well. So the game is challenging in just that, like the amount of time that it takes you to figure out how to deal with each enemy and each boss. I mean, you look at something like the Capra Demon. It seems so hard at first, but really all you have to do is kill the two dogs and then camp out on that little ledge by the stairs, and then pretty much just fucking finesse the Capra Demon from that position. Whether you gotta jump on his head or use magic or pyromancy, he's really not that difficult. But again, when you first play him, it's like, how am I going to beat this guy? Like, that's the amazing thing about Dark Souls. So many challenges seem near impossible when you first face them. It's like, how am I going to do this? And then when you finally do it, it's like, man, that wasn't nearly as hard as I thought it was. Like, it wasn't nearly as a big of a challenge as I thought. But then some game, I feel like, again, the hardest games are the ones where it's like, even when you know what to do, it's gonna be hard to do it, you know? Like a game like fucking Castlevania, like classic Castlevania or Mega Man, Revenge of Shinobi, those unforgiving side scrollers with limited lives. I feel like those are the most challenging games. Games now are not even really challenging. Who is this dude? Maybe he can help me beat this fucking boss. Because I still haven't beat this DLC. Oh, he disappeared. You bitch. Shadow! I want to see a Tales of Fighting game like Persona Arena. I wish Persona Arena was still relevant. By the time I got that game, the second version of it, it was already dead as fuck. When we get in that 2K gameplay, I don't play 2K. I do watch a little bit of basketball, but I don't play 2K. I'm not saying I wouldn't, but it's like, every now and then I go hang out with the homeboys and they're playing 2K and they'll convince me to play, and I can never get into it. Maybe it's something I just got to take the time to play and figure out. But, you know, I just not into it. Has that been an hour? Can I stop this now? Are you satisfied, guy? He's not even here watching it, but I'm sure he'll see the playback. So I told you I would do this. I did it. I told you I'd do it. I gave you an hour. You know what though? Seriously, I might try this again. I might try it again, but with an actual build and some knowledge of countering and implementing backstabs. But that was me just playing it raw, just raw Dark Souls as a like PvP as a relative noob, right? So I might do it one more time, but with a bit of knowledge later. Chad, I need fighting tips for DB fighters because I'm going to play it at my cousin's tomorrow and I suck ass. You came to the right guy. You came to the right guy. Hold on, I gotta figure something out real quick though. Let me see. I gotta turn the volume off real quick. Let me see. Video capture device. So I wanna. Okay. Boobas! Boobas! Okay, so you want it. So, all right. So, look, this is what you do, dog. This is what you do, dog. I'm gonna try to make it quick. Give you a quick tips. Give you some quick tips, real quick. Get a good, like. In fact, you know, don't. I'm not really the guy to go to. First off, but you want to figure out. You want to get yourself a good team. You want to get yourself a good team. You want to learn some combos with each of the characters. You want to know the best assist for that character and how to implement it. God, it's so much. Like it's so much. God, man. Like I can't rap. It's a lot to that shit, man. It's a lot. But to put it simple, you got to get a good team, learn some combos, and learn the meta game and fundamentals. Like just do some quick searches on YouTube. Like when I was learning, I went to Rufelmonger. There's also another YouTuber called Lord Knight. I would go check out their videos because they talk a lot about the different fundamentals and the system mechanics like reflect, sparking, team composition, assist, tier list, who's strong, who's weak, and whatnot. So you might be fucked depending on how good he is. But you know, my suggestion would be to seek out different YouTube tutorials and whatnot. And on top of that, if you can, play online with other people before you go over there, because that'll give you an idea of what good play feels like and what your weaknesses are and what other people take advantage of. Boobas! Wait, what the fuck? How did I have this shit? Can you give me a hint on what's going to be on the next mixtape? I don't. I got a few ideas, but I'm really in the early stages of the mixtape. So, I mean the early stages. Like I just know that I got a mixtape that I'm working on over the summer. Kent Part 3. I think Kent is good. I think I did enough with Kent. It's plenty of other characters, sad boy characters I could do a song of. I think Kent. I think two songs is enough for Kentre Brown. I don't think he needs another one. Yeah, Oreo Man Part 1. Boobas! Oh my god. This. Oh god. So I've been playing this game. Okay, thanks for the hit. Thanks for the hit me up with the advice, fam. Yeah, I wish I could tell you more, but that game is very complicated. It's a very complicated game. I can't just like there's nothing I can say, even with like 30 minutes, other than learn combos, build a team, and learn some fundamentals and basics and metagame from more experienced YouTubers. Because really, I'm not that good. I'm decent, but I still got a long way to go. Oh my god, dude. This game is so stupid, I swear to God. Obviously, I bought it for the boobas. Stop fucking calling me handsome. But I definitely got to do a character song. I know that because the first mixtape had Elliot, the second mixtape had Kent. So the third one, I gotta pick another like sad boy character to do a song for. That's definitely one. But I wouldn't do Ken again because he got 2 whole songs. You know?
Can you believe we're back here again?
Just promise me, sis, that you won't pull any more stunts like that. In other words, no show.
This game is pretty bad. This game is pretty bad. But you got boobas. I'll give him that. I mean, just look at this. Oh yeah, hold up. I forgot to change the fucking title to boobas. Jamil got some memorable quotes too. I gotta check his stuff out again. It's been a while since I saw his. Wait a minute, did I never change the fucking thing? I know I put Dark Souls PvP up here. This game is not fucking good. Dark Souls PvP, and then what's the fuck is this game called again? Onechabara? I'm gonna call it Boobas. This game is fucking good, better than DMC. The lies we tell. I'm literally just mashing square.
Come on,
I'm not gonna lie though, that the Chainsaw Girl, she's kind of lit. I was thinking of picking up some hentai games off Play Asia. I want to get one of those hentai games where you create your own character and customize them and whatnot, like Artificial Academy or whatever. Woo! The Chainsaw Girl, I like her. She's the one saving grace of this game. Pirouette. Oh, that was beautiful. This dude just laying here on the ground. Oh my god, I hate this fucking move. You should do a Leisure Suit Larry gameplay. Definitely not. I hate, oh man, I cannot stand that shit. Definitely not. There was a Leisure Suit Larry game on, oh shit, where the fuck they come from? There was a Leisure Suit Larry game on what, PS2 or Xbox or something? Leisure Suit Larry Magna Cum Laude. I played that game as a kid and probably masturbated to it too, if I remember correctly. But I think like maybe it was a few years ago or something. I checked it out again, right? And I realized like, yo, fuck this game. Like that game is such a tease. Like for most of the game, you're trying to get laid and most of the time you never do. Like you're always just, like the whole game is about being a fucking simp trick ass dude, bro. Like I never realized that as a kid, but now I see it. Like that Leisure Suit Larry, that whole it's about being a fucking simp, a pussy begging simp trick ass buster. God damn, how many zombies out here? Shit. Or you should play House Party. Now, what's House Party? I know House Party the movie with Kid and Play, but that's a movie. Nah, it ain't with no Kid and Play. House Party. I feel like I'm just getting dumber while playing this. Play Stretch Panic on PS2. Oh shit. She going ham. I do got a PS2, but I don't know how to stream it yet. I think I need an older model capture card to stream that. Lots of boobas in that game. I can always enjoy a game with some nice fan service, but this game is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, but really, I didn't expect it to be great. You know, I was like, well, boobas, and it was on sale, so I was like, okay, this might be funny to play on stream one day. For like 10 minutes, and then you're just bored to tears. But again, they got some nice butts and boobies, so I'm enjoying that. Oh great, boss battle.
So, you're the boss of this place, huh? Sorry to say, but you won't be for much longer.
Ooh, yowza, I've heard of growth spurts, but this
Oh shit. God damn it. Oh shit. This might be the worst game I bought since I got a PS4. It does have two redeeming factors though. The girls are sexy, and some of these combos look really cool as fuck. And I like the design of when the girls transform. That shit looks cool as hell. Like those designs, they're kind of sexy. They're sexy and cool though. Maybe I can get one in. There we go. Oh wait, never mind. He's dead. Oh wait, I'm transformed. Never mind. I think I am. I can't even tell. Yeah, I'm transformed. Oh great. Oh wait, he's not dead. Shit, I forgot about this shit. Oh, I hate this shit because you gotta. Oh my god, bro. I remember this shit. Good thing he dies quick as hell. It's so annoying because you gotta chase him around. But these combos look cool. Yeah! Boobas! Ass and titties! Camel toe! Oh, that was kind of cool. Oh my god, this dude is so fucking annoying. Like he couldn't just stay still and get hit.
I have to learn from my mistakes.
I have to learn from my mistakes. Best game ever, right? I do like some of the combos and the sexiness of the girls, but that's about it. The game feels very cheap. Like it feels very cheap. Like it's like they put all that effort into the breast and the ass, and everything else was neglected. But I guess that's really what it's all about, you know? I mean, let's just enjoy that. Of course, you know, a game like this wouldn't be complete without some fan service, you know, customizing the girls. But I do like their transformations though. Like this shit is pretty cool. I mean, just look at that. Look like what is that? Oh god. I would love to fornicate with this she beast though. It's like she's a moth or something. Like a moth beast. Shit is sexy though. I don't really like hers though. Hers is like, I don't know, kind of basic. I feel like this is almost too raunchy for YouTube, but it's a game. It's a PS4 game. Don't get mad at me, YouTube. Hers is cool too. Like she got like some Super Saiyan hair, the cool scarf. Her butt is literally just out though. Her butt is like what? What about Sati? I bet hers is lame. I guess this is for the lolicons. Flat chest. That's better. How does Japan get away with this? How do they get away with this shit? I guess they just don't give a fuck. I guess that's the lesson to be had here. Just don't give a shit. You got to give Kagura. Kagura has the best boobas in the game, for sure. Sai is okay. Ai is a bit bigger, but she's not on Kagura's level. And Saki is delicious flat chest, right? But then you got the butts. We gotta rate the butts. She got a cute little butt. Aya got like a flat white girl booty, but it's nicely shaped. I think Saya has the best. Oh, I just realized that too. They gave Saya the best butt in the game. Yeah, I think Saya has the best butt in the game. Wow, I never noticed that. She does though. She has the best butt. Kagura is okay, but hers is kind of flat. Like, oh shit, that is cool as fuck. She got a nice butt. Oh god, That's the perfect way to end the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll return later with more games and more everything. So, Chad Marco out. Boobas!